way out here with the pad on the sleigh. Mark took a load with the chimney pipe, and next load will be with the stove. That is our project for today. So all the pipe came and the bricks for the stove came in the first 3 loads in the little sleigh, and the pad for the stove is outside until we bring the stove and get some 2x4s to put underneath it. Alright, wish us luck. We gotta get the stove out of the garage and put it in the sleigh and get it out here. And try and get it up onto the deck without sinking out of sight here in this drift. So we got the stove in the sleigh. Fits in there not too bad. I think one of us is gonna have to ride with it and keep it from tipping over. It should ride okay. Okay, so we had to change plans. Nice day is turning miserable, as usual. The wind's getting up, but we got from the garage to here, and yeah, we put it and laid it down on its back. It was going to be too tippy, so we're headed out again to the cabin. These two. Okay, here's the first test. Here's the next test coming up. Watch out, dogs. Okay, we got all of our parts in the cabin now. I don't think we would have got it out here any other way. Because even when it starts melting, we're not going to be able to get a quad out here. We're not going to be able to get a truck out here. Moose tracks back here, they've been eating the small trees. I don't know where my dogs went, they disappeared. Here they come. there. Found our opening. Got the generator charging a battery that died already because of the cold. Now we're ready to get the exterior part of the wall thimble up. So Mark has to cut a hole and we'll be starting. There we go. We got a hole. See if it fits. Wall thimble in. Alright, so we got to screw in the exterior part of the wall thimble and then put the interior part in. Just have a look at where the skidoo is parked. Everything around the cabin is blowing in, except for this side. It must have swirled around the deck. And where we're working, there's like really hardly any snow. And then if you come to the back of the cabin, it's swirled around and it's over the fence posts. This had snow, a big snow bank. But everything around the cabin is pretty much clear. The snow just swirled around and filled in. And the drifts are extremely hard.
I like seeing grass.
When we brought in the wood stove, we had it in the sleigh. And we brought it back with the skidoo last weekend. And we took the whole sled with the wood stove in it and slid it up on the deck because the drift is level with the deck. So we just slid it in and took it right in through the door. Alright, let's get back to putting the wood stove in. So we're installing our fire retardant drywall for our backer board behind the stove, and then we'll put sheet metal or the pressed tin tiles if we can get a hold of some. I don't know if we'll be able to get them in Canada, so otherwise we'll just go with sheet metal on the back over top of that. So we've got the last piece of fire retardant drywall up, and now we're going to put the interior wall thimble up. Hey everybody, so I'm headed back out to the cabin. We're putting in the wood stove. Mark's out there right now. I'm just getting some goodies and headed out. See the goodies in the back? Have a coffee, some mini eggs, and some cheese buns. Hey everybody, so we're going to take the mattress out to the back 40 retreat today. This is how we've been taking everything. We took the stove, we took the mats, took the couch on this little sleigh that this mattress is on. Today we have to use the quad, so wish us luck. So we've resorted to pulling this out by hand because the sleigh just moves too quick behind the bike and we're gonna have a wreck. So we'll walk it out there. Nice to see that there's some thawing happening at the dugout. There's where the bales were till we moved them. And this is where we've been taking everything. Through the gate, across the hayfield, and to the back 40 retreat. So we're headed across the hayfield. We had a cow and calf moose living in our bush all winter, and they took off last weekend. I think just because there's been so much activity the past 2 weekends with the snowmobile going back there. But I'll see if I can find where they've been chewing on the trees. You could tell where they took the whole treetop off. And like a good sized little poplar tree. And there's just a spike left. I'll see if I can find some. Here, I'll show you what they did to this caragana first. They call them twig eaters for a reason. And they loved it in here. They had lots to forage on. Did some natural pruning of our little poplars too. It's actually a good thing. It slows down their growth a little bit so they get stronger roots. They were just in heaven here. You can tell where they had bedded down and rubbed on everything. There's lots of poop. But these are the trees I was talking about. Look at how thick this one is. There's the top of one. But that's what they were doing. They were snapping these right off. And they were getting the small limbs at the top. But they wintered in here. And they loved this area. We'd drive by and you'd see them bedded down. And they were bedded down in a big snowbank right behind the cabin the last weekend that they were in here. Still lots of snow in the bush to go. High spots have a lot less. There was so much wind, it just blew it everywhere. Little low spot here. Hopefully I don't fall through. Getting warm?
Yep.
We planted seedlings out here. Hopefully in about 10 years we'll be able to see them. We have plans of putting a pond right about there because the hill from the cabin runs down there. Sorry for the bumps, I'm falling in the quad track. There's some huge snowbanks around. Well, we made it, now we just gotta get it in. We've had a few burns in the stove and the paint's all cured, so no more smoking off of that. Now we can enjoy it a lot more. So we got the mattress up in the loft. We have a couple area rugs that we put up there. So we've got carpet to get in and out on. We plan on building stairs on this side. And this hide-a-bed won't be here. There'll be a bench there, and then the stairs will go up to the other loft. That one's a little longer, but it's also higher, so there's less headroom, so that'll be used for storage or a little cubby space. And then there's this little nook here. So things are starting to come together. We have to decide what we're going to put on the walls. We do know this is going to be likely the wall with the hide-a-bed, and there'll be a counter area here, and then under the stairs hopefully some storage, and then possibly another counter area on this side.